then I went to work part-time because I couldn't do our books at NCTI and a full-time job. It was just going to be overwhelming. And I latched onto, or lucked into, I should say, a wonderful accounting firm on this side of Denver, it turns out. And through my first experience, he met me at the door when I started work for this first company. Who is this? And he said to me, when you leave here, and you won't be here very long, he said, when you leave here, you call me because I have another job for you as soon as you're free. And he basically moved me from place to place the last 10 years. As I would, I became, if I had known 40 years ago or 50 years ago that there was such a career as forensic accounting, I would have gone for it in a heartbeat. I didn't know there was such a thing. And accounting, of course, was never in the 50s and early 60s a profession for women. But I love going back and trying to figure out what has happened to this place and why the situation today has become what it is. And that's called forensic accounting. So, and I just loved it. I did it for the last 2 places I worked and then moved them forward as best I could. And when you do that, you're digging up dust that they don't always know how to deal with. So you get to use a lot of your skills. How do you do a little mini workshop with them that allows them to figure out how they got into that situation without you telling them, well, you screwed up, but allowing them to see it. Well, that's all stuff we learned how to do. And so that's how I've used a lot of mine.
Cleaning up the books on the west side
with
George.
With George Walters back in the...
Cleaning up the preschool books, getting ready for an audit. That's where she became
That's where I learned that. That's why George and I are so fond of each other.